Hey Star Wars fans, me Jesse, back again with another video for the Imperial Academy, and thank you for stopping by. Remember to like, comment, subscribe to our channel, keeps us going. So I wanted to do a reaction video actually of the episode 9 trailer, but at the same time these are my true emotions and my true feelings of episode 9, and not because of the trailer. It's just these, I'd rather spill out my emotions and watch a trailer and show you if I'm happy, sad, or not. So I think the best way to express yourself is just to let it out. Also, depending, everyone has their own thing, but fan reaction stuff is cool, but speaking from the heart is much, in my opinion, much better. So I waited all day Friday, 9 hours of working, get home, waited for the family to get home. We sat down, I put on episode 9 trailer, and from the beginning when Rey is out in the desert holding her lightsaber, and then you see Kylo Ren's ship coming in, she's running, and then she jumps over, that it just blew my mind away. And from beginning to end, it felt like Star Wars was back again, because back in The Last Jedi, we'll go back to The Force Awakens. When seeing the trailer for Force Awakens, it brought this emotion into me. And I get it. I know a lot of people don't like The Force Awakens. A lot of people say, well, it was A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi wrapped in one. You know what? Fine, I don't care, but I love The Force Awakens, and I still love that movie, Force Awakens, to this day. Just because it makes me feel young at heart again, makes me feel like that kid again when I was waiting in line to watch Return of the Jedi in 1983 in the cold, and loving every part of that movie. But when The Force Awakens came out, the first, that little teaser trailer hit, I was like, okay, wow, that's cool. But when at Celebration, when they did the Han scene where he's like, Chewie, we're home, that just brought so much emotions to me that I felt like being a child again. So many memories rushed to my memory, like that I have forgotten, but somehow they came back to me. So The Last Jedi, from the trailer, there was no celebration for The Last Jedi. So when I seen the first trailer for that, my wife looks at me and she says, "What's wrong?" And I'm like, "Nothing. Did you like the trailer?" And I said, it's okay. It's something's missing. So I seen all the trailers that came out, because Force Awakens, I didn't see, only 2 trailers, the teaser and the regular trailer. Everything else I stood away from. But for The Last Jedi, when that came out, it's just, it sucked me dry. Like something was missing. Like, what happened? What's going on here? So when the movie came out, I was with my family, and I literally looked at my wife and said, "This is one of the worst Star Wars movies ever." And I know, once again, like Force Awakens, a lot of people liked it. So this movie kind of divided a lot of people, in my opinion. In my opinion, it divided people. You have the people who didn't like it. You have the people who hated it. You have the people who loved it. You have the people who were mixed about it. Star Wars to me is about being together, love, family, and busting your butt and trying to achieve something in your life, because you're growing. I always thought growing up, you have the Force, like you have the drive, you have whatever you want to believe in, whatever religion you are, you have that Force, you have that drive, you have that love that pushes you and make you go and go and go. It wasn't there for The Last Jedi. And I'll bring up episode 9 right now. And Rian Johnson, I don't care what movies he's did, I don't care what trilogy he's did, I don't care what he's done. I will never ever would want to see another Star Wars movie made from him. He took my childhood and crushed it and made it into a little meatball and squished it. I thought The Last Jedi was okay. I think saying okay is stretching it. I think he ruined it. He crushed that little Jesse inside of me, and for the last couple of years, I had this weird vibe like, yeah, Star Wars, okay, yeah, I collect the Black Series stuff, I collect the Power of the Force stuff, yeah, I'll still collect things, but not the new figures. I'm not really into the new figures like The Last Jedi, the little size ones, but it's like I don't know. So, we'll fast forward to 2019. My son and I were talking. He was like, "Oh yeah, we should do a fan reaction video," and I was like, "Yeah, we should." And at the same time, it's like, well, what for? Why am I going to do a fan reaction video when I'd rather say it by the heart? Because half of the time is, when you're editing videos, you actually watch the video and then you post it, but this is my reaction. We sit down and I was pumped, like I said before, beginning of the video. I worked the whole day, 9-hour shift. I drove home. I stood off the internet. I did not go on my phone. I didn't talk to anyone. People at work are like, "Hey, did you see the new trailer?" I go, "Yes, but don't talk to me. Just please don't say anything to me. I'm waiting for my family. I want to see it with my family." Get home. Wife gets home. Son's doing homework. Everyone sit on the couch. I go to YouTube, watch the trailer. And like I said, when Rey's running, she hops over the Kylo Ren ship. And these goosebumps came over me, and then I was like, I'm feeling like that kid again. The little Jesse's coming back. He's not dead. He's alive. And going through the movie, seeing Lando Calrissian, C-3PO holding onto the big old the ship they're in, the big old stick or whatever, it looked like a sail. That made me feel like, wow, is that Return of the Jedi? It's just like this weird little parts and scenes. It was bringing up scenes in my head. Like I said, from Return of the Jedi when they're on the sail barge. Yeah, granted, C-3PO wasn't going super fast on anything, but that part was just, it reminded me of the sail barge. Anyways, so as it went on, you see Leia and Rey, and it's just like, oh my God, like, this is so... I wish that Carrie Fisher was here to see Episode 9 after what The Last Jedi did to her, which is total stupidness. She should have had passed away in that movie, but once again, Rian Johnson gave everyone the middle finger and said, this is what I'm going to do. So now we get to the end of Episode 9, and you see to anyone else, it might be different. Would it look like a Death Star? And it could have probably be from New Hope or Return of the Jedi. And that piece crashed into the ocean there. And then you hear Palpatine's laugh. I literally teared up because it felt like that Jesse from Force Awakens was alive again and excited and I can't wait to see episode 9. And when J.J. Abrams started writing for episode 9, well, when it got word that he was going to do it, I was pumped. I was like so excited. Like, yes, all right, yes, he's going to do it. You know, why did they choose Rian Johnson? Below, blows my mind. But anyways, enough about that moron. When they say J.J. Abrams was going to do it, I was like so pumped and so excited. Now that we have a new trailer, the new trailer brought me back. I am looking forward to the commercials. I'm looking forward to buying the food products. I'm looking forward to the action figures. Well, depending which action figures they are. I'm really picky, and it's tight. So it's just so, emotions came up to me, and it's just wild. It was just so awesome. You hear, the ending, Palpatine laughing, and my son and I were like, what the hell? What's going on here? And I had to tell him, like, from the expanded universe of Palpatine dying, and then him transferring into another body. So I had to go ahead and tell him that, and people say Disney says this is the last movie because Mandalorian's coming out for the Disney, the streaming service that they have. But I truly think that this may be the last movie for the Skywalker line, and maybe we'll find out whose Rey's parents are. But I think there might be another trilogy with Rey, and who knows how they're going to play it off. There's ways they can play this off, but I'm looking forward to December, Christmas time for the movie. It's just, this movie, it's like everyone else, like you, like everyone on the street who loves Star Wars. It's sentimental to us. It's life. It's our childhood. It's growing up and our adulthood. And I like I tell everyone, I love Star Wars to death. I'm gonna die loving Star Wars. Star Wars is in my life 24/7 every day. Rather if it's reading something, talking about someone, watching movies, it's just I love it. It's part of my life and it's part of my family. But that's my feelings for episode 9. It was amazing. It was amazing. And if any of you guys know Rian Johnson out there, if you're his friend, tell him I said to suck it. Suck it. Okay? Just because he's a moron. Like I said, you guys might like him. You guys might think The Last Jedi is good or great. I don't. There was like everyone else, there's a lot of scenes in there that shouldn't have been in there that I did not care for, and that I will never like those scenes ever again. Especially the Blu-ray. When I got it, I don't think I even watched it. I think I looked at the bonus features, and then they put in a bonus DVD about porgs. Really? I don't care about porgs, and I think half of you don't care about porgs either. I don't care how they're made. That could have been a YouTube feature on the Star Wars YouTube page. But that was a waste of a DVD. They should have had added something else with that. But this movie, it feels like they're closing a chapter. Maybe a chapter in my life, but when you close a chapter, there's another chapter to be open. Alright guys, Jesse from Imperial Academy, thank you for listening to me. Those were my true feelings of episode 9. Once again, Thank you. May the force be with you. I'm out.